Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today on Midwest Access. Hope you're having a great afternoon on this Tuesday. I'm your host, Cami Raisler. We have some beautiful ladies behind me. They are knitting away. We have some knitted knockers. That's right. We're going to tell you about that and what that's all about a little bit later on here on Midwest Access. Chief Meteorologist Nick Jansen is here today. And you match me. I like the matching.
So I pointed out the shoes. Obviously, the running joke on this show is that you hate when I wear.
I don't hate it. I just mentioned
it's okay.
it.
It's okay. It's okay. I know, but it's kind of the running joke now. But I saw you were wearing orange today, so I wore orange, and I already had the orange shoes today. So I thought, you know what? It kind of matches the outfit.
It works.
And I left my dress shoes in my truck, and I didn't want to walk outside.
So this works. Perfect.
Yes.
Best of all worlds.
Mainly because I was lazy and I didn't want to go outside and get my shoes. That's
well,
that's
we've had some showers on and off today, so.
Yeah, we played through some rain this morning.
We did. It drizzled a bit.
With Ardell and Paul, we golfed with some old timers here today.
Yes,
it was fun.
It was very fun. We were out at Eastwood earlier today. The rain didn't come until the second night, but it was just a little drizzle.
Little mist.
It wasn't
all
too
right.
bad. Yeah. So how you been?
I've been good.
One day off, and I feel like I haven't seen you forever.
Just took a Monday. Worked Saturday.
Worked on the weekend.
It worked Saturday. We had some strong storms. Had a lot of rainfall, right?
Yeah.
And we had like 4.5 inches of rain in some spots. I saw some reports of 6, 8, 9 inches.
Area?
Yeah, rainfall. So that puts us on the right side of things. It'd be nice to kind of stretch out that rain.
Like
instead of getting it all at once.
Harvest is happening.
Yeah, right. It would have been nice to kind of have that throughout the summer, but I mean, at least it fell.
Yeah, at least we've gotten a little bit.
How about you? It's a good weekend. Twins win?
Yeah, Twins won 2 of 3 that I was at. That's right. We'll be back tonight against Oakland. It's the last homestand of the season for the Twins, the regular season, that is.
Yeah, because some of the teams will be playing in the playoffs, right?
Yes. Oh, I haven't given you enough grief about the Yankees not making the playoffs. People are like, oh, do you get after Nick? I'm like, actually, I don't.
Yeah, it's all right, whatever.
Is it whatever?
No, it's not. I'm crying inside.
Well, you know what? Twins fans are happy that the Twins will not be playing the Yankees in the postseason.
Yeah, see, maybe they stand a chance this year, right? They don't run into the Bronx Bombers.
Yes, so that will be exciting.
You do need to give me a little bit.
I do. I need to get better at that.
You need to tease me a little bit more.
You're scary sometimes.
Whoa, easy there. Yeah, maybe.
Let's get to our question of the day. You're competitive. I don't know what you'll come back
What
with.
is that? No, that's true. You don't know what I'll say back. That's true.
You'll start taking a look at the Twins pitching staff and picking them apart. All right, nearly 60% of people say they would do this for their pet if they could. Make them live forever. Like someone said, keep them forever.
Add them to medical insurance?
Oh,
boy, that's pretty good.
That's a good one.
That's a really good answer.
More years to live. I think that's like the #1 thing. So maybe that's like 100% or 99%.
Longer life. Substitute them for a cranky sibling.
That's Vicky, our Twins fan. She's actually coming in on Monday, and she's going to paint a TC on my face.
Oh, on Monday?
Yeah.
When's the
Tuesday?
Oh, the playoffs start on Tuesday.
Yeah, but I'm going to be up at the Twin Cities for that, so I thought Monday would work for the TC.
Hopefully, I'm up there too.
Yes, you too.
Donate a kidney? Yeah, it's probably along the same lines, right?
Donate a kidney?
Well, it's gonna make them live longer, right?
Yeah.
So you do anything, whether that was like donate a piece of you.
If your cat needed a kidney?
Yes, 1,000%.
But then what about if someone else needs a kidney a little bit later on?
All right, let's talk about weather now. As we look at some of those rainfall amounts across the region. This was just the last 24 hours here for most of us. Lake City today at 1.54. So that was through the last 24 hours. So that would include on Monday and then through today. Notice some other places here. Kellogg right around about a ½ inch, 58 hundredths of an inch of rain in Caledonia. So most of the rainfall the past 24 hours has fallen to the east of Highway 52. Here's a look here just at the map as a whole. Notice northeastern Goodhue County, so just north of Lake City there towards about Red Wing. Maybe radar estimated up to around 1.5 inches to maybe 2 inches in that spot, but you can definitely tell right along the Mississippi River Valley there is where we've had a lot of the rainfall the last 24 hours. We still have some broken showers out and about here, and we have maybe some heavier showers right near about Highway 14 stretching into Winona County, so getting just south of Winona. We'll watch that band. And again, the rain is moving east to west here, so not your generic west to east, right? Moving left to right on your screen, it's moving right to left. So what we see off to the east will continue to move back to the west here through the evening tonight. So we'll see the threat for some showers. This is all spinning around that low pressure system that we have kind of near about the Quad Cities towards about Dubuque. That's where the center of the low pressure is at. That will continue to kind of sit there through the next couple of hours here, impacting us. We can see some breaks in those clouds out in Lake City, but I wouldn't be surprised if we start to work in that rain chance again, even in Lake City, maybe in the next hour or so. Here in Rochester, we've had some drizzle throughout the day today, 66 outside, wind out of the northeast at about 6 miles per hour with those cloudy skies. Temperatures locally looking at the mid 60s and getting into the low 70s in some spots if you're south of I-90. Hour by hour forecast, just some cloudy sky, and notice we'll see the chance for a couple spotty showers here through the evening tonight. We'll track out the rain, and we have some really warm temperatures. Cammie, maybe you should stick around this weekend. We could be looking at the 80s coming up. We got to play some golf this weekend.
I did see that. It's looking good. I'll see what I have planned. Nick, thank you so much. Gloria Seward is here with the crew from Winona Health. She has her posse with her, and we're talking all about knitted knockers today. How are you?
I'm just fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
And thank you for having us.
Oh, this is so fun. And we're going to learn a little bit about knitting and a little bit more about these knockers that they make. Who is with you today?
Okay, I have with me Pat, Barb, another Barb, and Julie.
All right, perfect. So what are knitted knockers?
Knitted knockers is an handmade alternative to the regular traditional prostheses. You can slip it in your bra. It looks like this. It's soft, it's not heavy.
And you knit these?
We knit them in different cup sizes.
Okay.
So you can go from size A, B, C. We've even done F's,
G,
G's, like a small pillow. We've done special
Okay, you
orders.
have all the designs.
We have.
Perfect.
Yes.
So who are these for, and why did knitted knockers begin?
Knitted knockers began in the state of Washington. The lady that, what do I want
Oh, it
to
is
say?
a national.
Oh, it's international.
International. Okay.
It's international. She herself had cancer, and she wanted to wear something other than the regular prostheses, and she did not want to do the surgery.
Sure.
So her friend and she developed this knitted knocker, and she wanted it to be worldwide. She wanted it to be free. There is no payment, and even in our community, everything's done by donation. We started, and we had monies coming in right away, so it's been a great project. It really has.
And this based out of, you guys are all volunteers from Winona Health?
Yes.
Yeah. Are there any other area knitted knockers? Are you the only ones in the area?
Yes, we're the only
Okay.
ones in the area.
Okay, so we do have some right here, and you mentioned, different sizes. So where do they go to get them?
Winona Health.
Just stop by?
We have them in about 3-4 different spots, don't we? We have them in our
Yes.
volunteer office, we have them in our gift shop, we have them
Okay.
in the mammogram area, and also in our cancer area on the cancer floor.
And we're making some knockers here today.
We are.
It looks like.
We are making knockers.
So
yes.
thankfully, you brought in the knitting needles.
Yes.
And so you all know how to knit.
Yes.
And did you learn to knit recently, or have you always known how to knit?
We have always all known how to knit.
Would you say that people are maybe not knitting as much as we used to?
I would
We're a little
correct that.
concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, do you do a little bit of helping newcomers to learn to knit?
If we can find a newcomer.
Okay. Okay.
Would you like to come and join us?
I mean, I probably could. I tried crocheting, but that was okay. I haven't done knitting. So what is the?
These are crocheted.
Oh yeah, this does look okay.
Yeah.
So crochet, you can crochet as
Yeah.
well. What
Yes.
is the difference between knitting and crocheting, other than the tools you're using?
And the stitch. Don't you think the stitch, ladies?
Yes.
The crocheting is a little bit tighter and
Right.
a little bit scratchier, where the knitting, and we found this through the women that we've given these to, they prefer this next to their skin versus the
So the
scratchy.
knitting's a little bit better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
what do you need to know about knitting? Because all I know is do 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 do. And then I
need to-
see people do it during football games and different sporting events that they don't want to watch, and they knit, right? Right, Barb? Are you a Vikings fan? Did you knit this weekend?
My husband is a huge football fan.
Okay.
I knit.
You knit while he watches football. So what do I need to know if I'd like to start knitting?
You need to know how to do a knit and a purl.
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
Well,
Actually, on 4
can
needles,
learn.
it's all knit.
yeah,
Oh.
actually.
Okay.
I know these look
Scary.
scary,
It does
threatening.
look scary because there's not, I mean, I was crocheting and there's no hook. There's just
That's
right.
right.
But you just knit off one needle, you go to the next needle, and you just keep turning as you go.
Okay. So you've been knitting for a long time.
Yes, I have.
How do we get newcomers to knit?
Interest?
Interest, yeah.
Call Winona Health Volunteer Office,
Yeah.
and we will hook them up.
All right.
Yeah.
We did have one provider that she wanted to learn how to knit.
Yeah,
We did.
well, it's something to do. We have long winters around here.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Knitting
do.
is something that we could pick up. Anything more that we'd like folks to know? There's a walk and
Yes.
run coming up.
Yes,
that you
and-
will also be a part of.
Yes, and you can have these.
Okay.
Okay,
Think
that
Pink
is-
Color Fun Run.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yep.
Color.
And that's Sunday, October 8th.
Okay.
And you can sign up. Unfortunately, it didn't.
Oh, that's
come-
okay.
I
We
think
have it
you
on our
still-
website right
Yep,
now. Yep,
you
it's
can
already
do
on
that.
our website to sign up
perfect.
for the Think Pink Color Fun Run and Walk, and you folks will be there?
We
Yes,
will.
definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And one more time, where can people get these? Does the hospital say like, hey, we have this option to them? Or how do they know about it?
You mean
For the
really,
knitted knockers.
it's kind of word of mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
But the
Okay.
Yeah, and-
providers.
The providers.
And the providers
the
tell
cert-
them.
They'll say, hey, we have this
Yes,
option. We have
yes.
these great volunteers that have this option for you. Okay, anything more that we'd like folks to know? Anything that we missed?
Yes, we special yarn.
Okay.
Very, very special yarn because you're putting this next to a very sensitive part of your body.
Right.
So it needs to be bamboo cotton.
Okay.
Which
Bamboo
you
cotton.
can purchase at our yarn shop locally in Winona, Yarnology, which we girls obviously.
You hang out there a little bit. You do
Just a
some,
little
you do
bit.
some shopping there. Okay, so bamboo
Yes.
cotton. All right, perfect. Good tips. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it. Y'all from Winona?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
are.
are.
All of you? Oh,
Yes.
Where are you from?
Altura.
Altura. Okay. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming and meeting some friends from Winona. That's
Glad to be there.
good. Much more to come on Midwest Access, and we have all the details about knitted knockers on our website, kttc.com, by the way. All right, we have to get to some news headlines after the break, and we have some tragic new details in a Fillmore County crash. We'll tell you more about that when we return. Thanks for sticking with us on Midwest Access. It is time for a look at some of the day's big headlines. We do share some of the news that we are learning throughout the day here on Midwest Access. Joining us now in the studio is our Noah Kaplan. Hey, Noah.
Hey, Cammie. We'll start you off with a very tragic update that we learned today relating to a buggy crash yesterday in Fillmore County. We learned that 4 siblings were riding in that buggy together just south of Stewartville when it was struck by a car. Now 2 children, a 7 and 11-year-old, died due to the incident. 7-year-old Wilma Miller and 11-year-old Irma Miller both died at the scene. Their siblings with them were 13 and 9 years old. According to the Fillmore County Sheriff's Office, a 35-year-old woman from Spring Valley was driving an SUV south on County Road 1 when she hit the horse-drawn Amish buggy. The 2 other kids are still in the hospital with unknown injuries. All 4 victims in the crash are siblings from Stewartville. No arrests have been made at this time, and the investigation remains ongoing. We'll do another sad update. A woman is hospitalized with life-threatening injuries after a crash on I-90 yesterday morning. She is now passed away. The Minnesota State Patrol reported yesterday that 83-year-old Joan Yeatman of La Crosse was driving east on I-90 near Dover when her car rolled. She was taken to Mayo Clinic St. Mary's. Today, the State Patrol says this accident has turned fatal. Additional information is expected to be released this afternoon. To some lighter news, it may be an unexpected career path for a young adult, but one recent graduate of Zumbrota-Mazeppa High School is training to become a cobbler. 19-year-old Ansley Trevo got her love of fashion and especially shoes from her mom when she was a freshman in high school. She got a job at Lulia's shoe store in Zumbrota. It's there where she really became interested in footwear and began to learn more about it from her coworkers. Her boss connected her with the owner of the only shoe repair in Rochester, which closed back in September of last year. Since she graduated in May, though, Ansley's been training with him to repair and learn how to repair shoes, zipper leather, and more.
My classmates and peers, they were like, what is cobbling? What is that? And shoe repair and leather work, they still had no idea that that was a thing. And I think it's pretty amazing. I'm showing younger people too that there are things that we can do that are out of the box.
I can admit that was my first question too. What is cobbling? As for the future, Ansley says she'd like to open up her own shoe repair shop. And one final story, the State Senate Housing and Homelessness Prevention Committee is in our region today. The committee is touring different housing projects throughout the area, learning about the impact of new dedicated funding for housing that passed in the 2023 budget, and meeting with local officials to hear about further steps that need to be taken for housing in the upcoming legislative session. Members arrived at City Hall in Rochester late this morning. They are wrapping up in Casson right now. Bus tours are part of their agenda as they look at affordable living and energy efficient projects. We've a crew with the lawmakers and look for more on their visit here in our evening newscast. And that's a good segue because, friendly reminder, let's look at some of the headlines. We got a lot more news for you at 5, 6, and 10. Cami?
All right, Noah, thank you so much. Some tough news stories today, that's for sure. We do have some food coming up a little bit later on, Noah, though, so if you want to come in and have some pasta, come back into the studio.
That'd be great.
We have some trending stories to get to when we come back, including a workers' survey you may want to hear about. Are salaries cutting it these days? We're going to hear what workers are saying when we return.
Miss part of our news.
Hey, welcome back. It's time to talk trending today, and we begin with a story about the Northern Lights, and it's probably some good news for folks.
Hopefully we get our hopes up with this a lot of times, and a lot can change, so don't quote me on this just quite yet. An increase in space weather could lead to the greatest display of the Northern Lights in the past 2 decades. The NASA and NOAA-sponsored Solar Cycle 25 prediction panel said sunspot models show solar activities have increased and surpassed forecasts of recent models. So if the trend continues, the next 18 months or so could bring the strongest Northern Lights activity of both the coming decade and the past 20 years. So look at that. And allow the light show to be seen more often and from more places on Earth. The Northern Lights are currently most visible near the North and South poles, where the Earth's magnetic field supposedly is the weakest, but if you Google it, it is actually the strongest.
So we'll just hope for the best.
Right. I found that out the last
I am going
time.
to Iceland this year with some
Are
of
you?
you at
Wow,
home.
well then you'll definitely see them up in
Yes,
Iceland.
for the KTTC trip. And so we will see some Northern Lights. Hopefully.
Yeah, that'd be neat. I don't know how accurate. I don't know a ton about space weather. I didn't learn anything about space weather in college. But it'd be interesting to see if those models that they're using can predict things that far out in the future. They're talking about the next decade, not like tomorrow. It's the next 10 years that it could be brighter.
Okay. All right. And we all have like better cameras now too, so that's even more
Well, that's a
exciting.
big thing too. If you have longer exposure, right?
Yeah.
The Northern Lights are going to look a little different on your phone than
Yeah.
they will to the naked eye.
Hey, there's a day for everything, and today is National Pancake Day, also known as flapjacks, Johnny cakes, griddle cakes, or hot cakes.
What do you call them?
I call them pancakes,
Me too.
folks. Pancakes are a traditional breakfast favorite dating way back. They're made with a mixed batter, and the topping options are endless: butter, syrup, fruit, chocolate, whipped cream, honey, nuts, many more things.
Favorite pancake?
I'm not a big
Favorite
pancake person at all.
I really like the
At all.
I really like the protein pancakes.
Of course. So Micah had
Chocolate
pancakes
chip.
today from Panakuchen, and I was wondering if I should go ask him if he, our photographer came in with pancakes. Maybe there was a deal or something.
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't know.
Get a
But it's
flapjack for free.
National Pancake Day.
No one won the Powerball jackpot in last night's drawing, but someone in our area has a reason to be happy about the numbers that were drawn. A ticket worth $50,000 was sold in La Crescent. That ticket matched 4 of the first 5 winning numbers, plus the Powerball. The winning numbers in last night's drawing were 50, 10, 36, 22, 12, and the Powerball was 4. It was purchased at the Quick Trip on South 3rd Street. Because the prize is above $10,000, the winner can decide to claim the prize publicly or remain anonymous. Meanwhile, we all have a chance to win big. The Powerball jackpot climbs to an estimated $835 million for tomorrow night's drawing, which will be the 4th largest in the jackpot history. Cami,
Yes.
how many times do we run? I feel like I talk
All
about
the
this
time.
every week, that it's like the...
The biggest. Well,
The
it's not
biggest.
every week, but there's different lottery.
Oh, okay.
We usually
I
talk
don't-
about the Powerball, but we've
What's
also
the other one?
mentioned
Mega
others.
Millions?
Yeah, we've done the Mega Millions
I
one.
don't
That's
play
typically
any of that.
the ones that get the biggest, but yeah.
Might want to go forward.
Oh, we're going to talk about ChatGPT. Oh, that was the intern. ChatGPT is adding a new voice feature that will give you the ability to have a conversation with the AI chatbot. You'll be able to make requests like having it tell your kids a bedtime story. The chatbot will also be able to respond to questions. This new feature has similarities to, obviously, Alexa and Siri, and will be available in the app within the next 2 weeks. So there you go, another option. ChatGPT maybe it's a little smarter than the other two. Sorry, Siri, Alexa, if you're listening.
Don't say that to Alexa. She's listening.
I turn my Siri off on my phone.
Do you? Mm-hmm. I have
Never use it.
Oh, the Google Assistant. I love it.
Yeah. I don't know, I just don't.
Also, if anyone knows, okay, so I make food reservations with the Google Assistant.
Yeah.
And the Google Assistant calls the restaurant. And I meant to ask.
You don't even have to call a restaurant.
No, the Google Assistant does it for you.
Wow.
I need to ask. I did it at one of the local restaurants here, and I forgot to ask them. I'm like, so
how did
what?
It sound?
So what does it sound like when they call you? So if you have a local business and the Google Assistant calls you, let us know. Email me.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
Very curious. That is interesting, though. That's an easy way to avoid more.
I made a reservation at Victoria's, and the Google Assistant just did it for me.
Communicate less with these, I feel like.
Sometimes it's not a bad thing. Over half of American workers surveyed say their salary just isn't enough to cover the cost of living.
Wouldn't believe it.
That's even as inflation eases from 4-decade highs. A Bank of America survey reveals 67% of employees say the cost of living is outpacing growth in their salary and wages. 80% of those ages 35 to 44 feel stressed about money, with the survey finding that women are much more worried than men are. The average family is spending $700 more on a monthly basis on the same goods and services compared to 2 years ago, according to the analytics.
Okay, so the survey from
Moody. Pretty sure we kind of already knew that.
Well, gas is expensive, and I go to a lot of Twins games. It's adding up, man. I used to fill up my car, and it was under $20. Now it's $44.
Oh.
And I drive a little.
Yeah, try having
little
a
guy.
Try having a pickup.
I don't have a pickup like many farmers. If there's farmers out there
you
watching.
believe that? Are you driving around in a F-250 or F-350?
Expensive.
Or if you have a BMW and you have to have premium.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is why I drive a little car that gets good gas mileage. We have a lot more to come here on Midwest Access, including a big event that we'd like to tell you about. It's a fun one with some great soup, and it's for a good cause. We're going to head to Forager after the break.
It was 4 days, and he was going to kill me.
Welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us on Midwest Access. We have a big event to tell you about. It's one that is a favorite in the Rochester area and beyond. Empty Bowls is coming up in October, and you can actually order your soup already today. We have Jessica Sun. She's with Channel 1, and Channel 1 is a big benefactor of this event.
Yes.
And we are at Forager for a reason, because Austin Jevney, he's a co-founder of Forager Brewery here, and they provide one of the awesome soups. So thank you both, by the way, for chatting with us today. We have Chef Brandon over here getting the soup ready for the big event coming up into the second week, I guess, of October. So Jessica, what more can we know about Empty Bowls here this year?
Well, it is the 19th anniversary of this event. It is beloved in the community, like you said. Orders are available online right now. You can choose your pickup date. We've got 8 different restaurants participating, providing 8 different soups. And of course, Forager is a great Channel 1 partner, so we decided to feature them today and the amazing soup that they're making, which is a pozole. And I'll let Austin talk a little bit more about that as well.
Okay, the pozole is what we chose this year.
Absolutely. It's going to be a really, really nice, flavorful soup. Brandon's layered some really good flavors together. And we're super excited to be part of this event. As usual, we love to support all things in the community and provide local inspiration for everything that we do here.
And it's really all about feeding the people. Why is this an event that you guys are like, yeah, we're going to donate some soup to?
We love doing anything charitable here, from paying for music 6 nights a week in the tap room, and basically doing anything that we can to give back to the community who makes us able to stay in business.
What more can you tell us about the soup that Brandon's preparing?
So we're gonna have there's a couple different kinds of pozole. There's a rojo and a blanco, And I'll let Brandon tell you which recipe he's decided on, but it's definitely going to have some pork in it, a bunch of fresh vegetables, most of them locally sourced, and then the flavors of the dried chilies will definitely pop as well.
Okay, so does that mean one's red and one's white if it's rojo and blanco?
Yeah. So the red is the one we're going to be going with, and it's pork is going to be the base of the protein.
Okay.
Layers of chilies in there, onion, garlic, different spices, and yeah, it cooks for about 2 or 3 hours, and it's really cool to do this. We're happy to be a part of it, and 19 years, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a long time. Is this something that there was trial and error to get the correct spiciness?
Yeah, I feel like the first couple of times I did it, it was a little too hot.
Okay.
Especially for Rochester, because ketchup is spicy here. So yeah, that was really the element. We're using poblanos because they're a little less hot than most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're spicy, but jalapenos and serranos are a little bit too much of a kick.
But a little bit of spice is good, so I'm looking forward to that. Jessica, what do folks at home need to know? They can get their orders in now. How does it work? We have a beautiful bowl here. Can people still purchase the bowls?
Absolutely. So if you go to helpingfeedpeople.org, you can go to our empty bowls tab and place an order right there. You can get pints of soup or you can get cups of soup. It all comes with bread as well as a take-home bowl that are donated by local artisans. We also have beautiful bowls like this, which are for sale on the side. So you can support Channel 1 even further by purchasing one of these beautiful specialty bowls. Something like this goes around $40, and that you can do online or when you pick up your soup if you want to make an impulse purchase.
That's so great. And Channel 1 has been serving more people than ever before right now.
It is. We are seeing record numbers in our food shelf and across our 14-county region. I'd say the peak of 2020, we were seeing about 3,500 households come through our Rochester food shelf, and just last month we served 7,300 households in 1 month. So the need is extremely, escalated, and this event is more important than ever.
All right, empty bowls. You can order your soup today. We have a link on our website. That's kttc.com. Just click Midwest Access, and you can browse the soups and pick what you'd like right there already. And then the soups will be delivered, or you come pick them up.
You pick them up,
You pick them up on the 10th and 11th of October. Austin, Brandon, Jessica, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Again, kttc.com to order today. We have to take a break. You're watching Midwest Access. We'll be right back.
KTTC, celebrating 70 years.
Hey, it's time to talk weather, but before we get to weather, what day is it?
It's Taco Tuesday!
And we have our good friend, Judd Selland. He's here with some tacos from Taco John's.
Yes.
What did you bring for us today?
Today is, well, obviously it's Taco Tuesday,
Right.
like you said, right? And then we have our app, right? So you can go on the app and you get a free Taco Bravo if you come in with and you have that on your phone, you bring it into Taco John's.
So what is a Taco Bravo?
Taco Bravo is a hard shell taco with meat, cheese, sauce, and lettuce on it, and we put a soft shell around it, and then you get that. So
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you have in the bag then?
Today we are doing today I do
cheddar
not cheddar crunch taco.
Yeah,
yes. So this is a chicken one,
Okay.
and then I have
You said the chicken one was really, really
I
good
love
too,
the chicken
didn't
one. Yes, and this is the beef one. So yes, but yeah, so we have that.
See, you get the good one.
Yeah,
They're both good, right?
They're both good. But yeah, but
look at that.
Oh, so they have the cheese. These are actually really
That
good.
looks really,
yes, and what it's at, it's pita bread. So here's the chicken.
pita bread. Oh,
if you want a
see,
chicken
got
one.
a chicken too.
Oh, perfect.
But it's got pita bread, and then we put
And then-
seasoning, and then we got our cheddar. I mean, there's cheese on there. I'm
Yes.
sorry, but yes.
Okay.
That looks.
And it's really,
and
really
then
good.
we have the Olays.
Oh yeah,
Potato
you can't
lays.
forget about the
Can't
potato
forget about the
lays.
Olays.
Potato lays and a little nacho cheese.
I mean, that's
We are
like
set,
that's a
man.
Taco John's signature.
Yes.
right
And you are a franchise owner?
I am a franchise owner here in town.
Okay, here in Rochester.
Yes.
And where else?
Oh, okay.
All over?
Cloquet, Hibbing, yes. We have 6 in Minnesota and 5 in Wisconsin.
Okay.
So we're up and down the interstate on both sides, so yes.
Hey, well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah, thank
we
you.
appreciate it. Anything more you'd like our folks at home to know?
Well,
about tacos?
just the app, and that's about all I got.
Hey, how easy is it to use the app?
App
Because
is-
we were talking about this last week, I think, about fast food restaurant and then adding the app element.
It's really nice.
So,
It's really nice,
So how
yeah.
nice is it to use that?
Well, if they come in with the app, they swipe the scanner, and then it checks them in real easily. And then they have their free Taco Bravo they get because it's Taco Tuesday, and they swipe that, and off they go. And just in a matter of seconds, it's done. It's an amazing thing. So yeah.
Okay, so the Taco Bravo, or what is it called?
Yeah, Taco Bravo, yeah.
That's a perk of Taco Tuesday. What else is a perk of Taco Tuesday?
Well, whatever's on your app, so you may get
Okay.
free there might be other free items. Maybe you got so many points, you'll get other free things and things like that.
Oh, there's points too?
Yeah. If you like the point thing.
There you go.
These apps.
Judd, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
You bet.
On a
Thank you.
Taco Tuesday. What a great day. Isn't this a great day?
It is great, and we also have more food after the break. We have some pasta coming up. So
Pasta too.
Yeah.
We still have to do weather, right?
yeah, just a little short weather.
Short?
Is that okay?
Yeah. How long do you want me to go? 2 minutes? All right. 2 minutes.
Derek
Look
Jeter
it. They got 2 minutes on the clock. Did you say Derek Jeter minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Oh. I wouldn't know Denard's span was 2. Let's talk about the rainfall amounts that we've had the past couple days, right? We've accumulated just over 2 inches of rainfall at RST. We had, I think it was like 2.73 at RST through the weekend. Here at the studio, we had over 4. That has helped our monthly rainfall, and we now have a surplus. But again, we still have a deficit of 4.5 inches for the year as a whole. Some more rainfall continuing here this afternoon, moving right east to west. Normally the weather works west to east. We're moving everything back to the west here. So those showers that we have along I-90 continue to move back to the west. So those spotty showers will continue here this evening. That is all from a low pressure system kind of by the Quad Cities, Dubuque area. And because of that counterclockwise rotation around a low is why we'll have the showers here later on this afternoon. A couple of our Lewis Not Alive cameras. We have the cloudy skies, and you can kind of see that rain shaft off in the distance here on our Signal Hill camera. We get a better view of that, right? We can kind of see that here on our camera. So some rain off to the south and to the west. Temperature at 66 at RST. That's our Lewis Not Alive camera. Temperatures remaining upper 60s and some 70s. What to expect tonight, some on and off showers. Stray showers likely on Wednesday. And then some warmer temperatures on the way by the weekend. Shower activity continues probably until about midnight tonight. We'll have a couple spotty showers into tomorrow morning and into the afternoon tomorrow, but I think most of the region ends up staying dry tomorrow. So a couple spotty showers on Wednesday, kind of on and off for your Wednesday. And then we look through the rest of the week. We're pretty dry into the weekend. Notice that temperature trend into the weekend. We could be looking at the 80s on the way by Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures here tonight, 57 for the overnight low. Spotty showers continue, 67 for the high tomorrow. A couple stray showers, wind out of the east, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Stray showers tomorrow. We'll have some sun and clouds on the way on Thursday. Low 80s Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Cammie, how's the food?
It's good. It's good. I'll save you some Olays, okay? We have much more coming up on Midwest Access, including more food with our very good friend, Miss Sherry Mukherjee. She is going to show us how to make a fall-themed plate when we come back. Keep it right here. Oh, I ate my Olay, but here's the question of the day. We wanted to remind you of that. Nearly 60% of people say they would do this for their pet if they could. What is it? We'll answer it at the end of the show.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted.
Thanks for sticking with us on Midwest Access. One of our favorite home cooks is here. This is Sherry Mukherjee. You probably remember her from season 10 of Master Chef. She is now a bit of an influencer in the food world. You're all over the place.
A little bit. I just got back from a food and wine fest. I got to cook with Alton Brown,
Oh
who
my
was,
goodness.
and Andrew Zimmern. I mean, that was pretty cool.
Where was it?
Out by Portland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So it was good though? You had
It
a
was
good
really
time?
fun. Super fun.
Great. Is that going to be on TV anywhere, or how does it work?
No, so it was in person. It was live. We had to cook for 700 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. Okay.
Yeah.
And busy, I'm sure.
Yes, a lot of
work.
being on your feet.
Yeah. What are we making today? Something fall themed.
Yeah, we are gonna make a pumpkin Alfredo. So making an Alfredo is super simple at home.
Yeah.
It's basically just cream, garlic, Parmesan, just really easy. So today we're gonna throw a little bit of pumpkin into that.
Okay.
And butter, of course. Gotta have butter. More butter, more better, right? So we're gonna start with a nice bit of butter here. And they're really, again, like I always say when I'm here, there's not a lot of, you don't really have to measure. You measure with your heart.
There you go.
But, this is one of those recipes that, yeah, exactly. We're gonna cut up some sage. We're gonna add sage into this, so we're gonna chiffonade it. That means we're piling up the sage in a little stack, rolling it kind of like a cigar.
Okay, what
is
it called again?
Chiffonade. And just slicing.
Write that down, Jansen.
Yeah, real easy.
Chiffonade.
While we're doing this, our butter is in the pan getting a little bit browned. That's gonna add a little bit of nuttiness and a little bit of extra flavor. So we're gonna chiffonade a little bit more here. And then we're gonna put this sage right into that butter. So just chop it up
And what do you
give
have
it
it
a-
set at then? For the butter to get brown that quickly, it's pretty hot.
Yeah, this is an induction stovetop, so they heat up just really fast. But the cool thing about induction is it's not hot, so I can touch it.
That is nice.
Yeah, but they heat up really fast. So at home, if you're doing this over gas, you gotta watch it. Butter burns fast. Maybe medium.
Okay, yeah, that's
Keep it
my
about
biggest
medium.
concern when you put butter down. I'm like, okay, I have to watch this.
Yes, and then sage in. Next thing we're gonna do, and I never used to like these. I used to swear by using my microplane or mincing it by hand with my knife. We're gonna use a garlic press. How fast is this? Look at, just right in and a little squeeze.
Wow.
Isn't that fast? I don't know why I didn't like them. I was so against them, but now
why were you
I'm
against
team
them?
garlic press all the way.
Also nice pumpkin nails, by the way. Those are nice.
Oh, thank you. 'Tis the season.
Right?
So I'm just pressing some garlic. Again, this is one of those things, measure with your heart. You know, my recipe, I have it online on my Instagram. It says use 4 cloves, but I always add at least 2.
Okay.
Okay, so our garlic is nice and minced, and that's gonna go right into our pan too. Yeah, how easy is that?
Nice.
And now my hands don't stink.
Right.
Well, I mean a little, but. All right.
I like the smell of garlic.
Yeah, me too. So our pan is pretty hot. This is gonna cook really fast. This dish comes together very quickly. Because pumpkin is so thick, I've decided to use half and half today. You can use heavy cream. That's gonna give a little bit extra creaminess. I'm also gonna toss in some mascarpone. I love this, and here's the trick. You know, if you bought this at a restaurant, you're already gonna pay about 12 bucks for a plate, right?
Sure.
The restaurant adds this, all of a sudden it's 22 bucks. Just for the word mascarpone.
Right.
So toss a little in, you know, you got some in your fridge, some cream cheese works great too. Just a way to kind of bring your dish up, elevate it a bit, as they like to say on, you know, MasterChef,
Yes,
right? All right, pumpkin is going in. This is just canned pumpkin.
Okay.
I'm using about a half of a can. Save that other half, make yourself some pumpkin muffins.
That's smart.
Yeah. Or you can make this twice in a week.
There you go.
I've done that. All right, pumpkin is in. Now, our pan is very hot, so we need to kind of cool off this pan. Next thing that's going in is our half and half, or our cream if you're using that. Just dump it in. We want about a cup,
Okay.
give or take. I also saved the pasta water, so I pre-cooked the pasta just to make it easier here.
Yes.
But I did save some of the water. We're
Why?
gonna add that because it really helps to kind of thicken up our sauce, but
Okay.
also thin the sauce out a bit. There's starch in there, so it helps everything to kind of stick together and give
Okay.
you the right viscosity, I guess.
Okay.
All right, so
I've never done that, so
yeah,
good
here
tip.
I'm just stirring it in. Now to this, I'm gonna add that mascarpone. I mean, you can see how fast this really comes together.
Yeah.
This is a great weeknight meal. I say like over Halloween, you know, it'd be great. Don't order the pizza, make this.
Right.
These are whole nutmegs. So you can buy these one at a time if you want at the People's Food Co-op in their bulk bins.
Okay.
You could use grated nutmeg, pre-grated. I like to buy it fresh like this. You just get more fragrance and more flavor. You don't need to use as much. So using a microplane or the small holes on a cheese grater, just go all in. Nutmeg loves Italian food. Not that this is Italian, but. All right. Can you smell that?
Yes, it smells delicious.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So the nutmeg, this is basically the fruit, and then the flour that goes over this is called mace.
Okay.
So if you've ever seen that spice.
Yeah.
So right here again, we're just gonna turn this up a bit and just keep going. We're gonna add a little bit of, now comes our Parmesan into this. Or sorry, not the Parmesan, pasta.
Pasta before Parmesan?
Pasta before Parmesan. So we're gonna toss that right in. And you're basically almost done. That's how
Perfect.
quick this dish is.
Yeah, this is really quick.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm using canned pumpkin. You can roast your own pumpkin.
Right.
Get one of those little pumpkin pie pumpkins and roast that up. You could use butternut squash in this.
Sure.
Heck, you could even use corn. You could blend up some corn and use that instead too.
Okay.
So you can see now this is pretty thick. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's not kind of like that
So we
creamy. We're gonna add pasta water, and
need
we're
that
also
pasta
gonna
water.
add our Parmesan.
Okay.
So a little bit of pasta water in. If you add too much pasta water, it's okay. Cook it a little bit longer, it'll evaporate. All right, We're gonna save a little bit of Parmesan for garnishing too.
Okay. All right, well, while we're mixing this, why don't we go to commercial break?
Sure.
We come back, finish it off.
Come
Taste
back, it'll
test?
be done, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
We'll do that. We have your answer to the question of the day too when we come back. Keep it right here.
Midwest Access.
Quickly, we have to answer our question of the day before we get to our pasta. Nearly 60% of people say they would do this for their pet if they could. Oh my God. The answer is donate a kidney.
Look at it. Oh, wow. You asked me, I said I would.
That's aggressive, but hey,
why not?
People love their pets.
Look, if Nala or Ava needed a kidney, I'm first in line.
I don't know if it works like that, but hey.
I know, that's why they said if they could, they would.
That's a good point. All right, Sherry, where are we at here?
All right, I just added a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Just check your seasoning. You want to do that after you add the cheese because the Parmesan's quite salty in itself. Now, as you can see, I mean, this looks very cheesy. It almost looks like mac and cheese.
Yeah,
you know,
it does.
And it tastes similar to mac and cheese too. But you saw how easy it is. Yeah. It's so simple.
I mean, you did that all in one second.
Yeah.
Really quick.
This is
really easy.
this is literally a weeknight dinner, you know. And now, if you had time at home, you could let this cook a little bit longer. Some of this cheesiness will kind of cook down even more. We can garnish it with some fresh sage. Or if you're like me, you love basil, right? Basil doesn't necessarily go with this.
Here.
I do. It doesn't necessarily go with this dish, but I feel like basil goes with anything.
Yeah.
And when you're the cook, you do what you want. You
I have
know,
basil on
as
the
long
porch.
as you like it, that's all that matters. So again, I'm gonna chiffonade.
She's gonna chiffonade.
Just
next.
rolling it up and slicing it.
Perfect.
Yeah, it gives like those little ribbons. And then, you know, just kind of separating that.
So we
have 30 seconds. It's time to taste test.
Seconds, so
There you go. Give you some extra. Of course. There you
We
go.
have Sherry's social
Dig
media
in.
linked on our website, KTTC.com. You can check out her. She's so much fun on TikTok,
Look at the cheese
Look at the
Instagram,
cheese.
Facebook as well. All right, we're digging in. From
The
Taco John's to
my.
pasta. On Instagram, you said?
The recipe is on my Instagram too.
That's
Your news at
fantastic.
5 is next with Caitlin Alexander.
That's good.
Recently, coming up on KTTC News at 5, a devastating update in the Fillmore County crash involving an Amish buggy. Plus, updated COVID-19 shots are here in Rochester. But first, KTTC's Washington correspondent is monitoring the latest on the possibility of a government shutdown, and soon. Your 5 o'clock news starts now.
Live